Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Well, it's a driveway vlog. No, the whole thing's not gonna be a driveway vlog. It is 1:26 a.m. and I thought that I would start the vlog off in the driveway and read some comments and respond to them. And then I would go and drive around for a little bit. It is so cold outside, you guys. It is 30 degrees and there are light flurries. I wish they would stick. It's not enough snow to stick. I mean, you can hardly see it anyway. When I was just driving home right now, because I literally like came home and I went and got a fountain pop with Tanya. Diet Pepsi, cheers. When I was driving home, it looked like it was snowing more than it was. And then I parked my car and I got out and I was like, it's hardly snowing at all. But I think up north, it was snowing a little bit more. All the snow around here has melted. But like up north in Fishers and Noblesville, I think they still have snow on the ground up there. So I don't know, I'll be driving up there in a second, so I guess we'll see and I'll tell you. But anyway, it's been a good day. I got up and I vlogged earlier. And then I did a review video at Dairy Queen of the Blizzard of the Month, which is the brownie dough blizzard. It was good. It was really good. And I was kind of surprised because I don't usually like chocolate ice cream. I mean, it's not like I would say no to chocolate ice cream if that was the only option, but I'm not a big chocolate ice cream fan. And my taste in ice cream through the years has changed a lot. Like when I was a kid, I liked butter pecan, and I liked chocolate chip. Chocolate chip mint was my favorite when I was growing up. Haagen-Dazs chocolate chip mint. And my dad would always let me pick whatever kind of ice cream I wanted to get for the weekend. Another thing that has changed is back in the day, I could make a container of Haagen-Dazs last like an entire weekend. Now, I would sit down with a container of Ben & Jerry's and just eat the whole thing. I don't eat Haagen-Dazs anymore. I think Ben & Jerry's is so much better. But anyway, I don't buy the bigger containers because if we have it, I'll eat it all. So I can't have that around. So I did the review video, and then I did a video for my channel, Peter Does Stuff, where I went to the florist. I think I called it My Magical Place. And I went inside and I showed the flower shop. It was like this flower shop that my mom and my aunt loved, and they went to like their whole life. And then, I love that channel. I'm having so much fun over there. And then I went and stopped by my mother-in-law's house because Alex was out there helping her do some stuff, and she was painting walls, and he was helping her hook up some stuff to do with her TV or something. I don't know. He was having a hard time doing it, but I guess he finally got it. And then, what else did I do? I did a booktube vlog. I did that on my way out there. And then, I swear I just heard something. This is part why I don't like sitting here anymore. It makes me scared, kind of. I feel like I see stuff, like, running by me. It's probably, like, we have a lot of animals, like, in our neighborhood. Like, a lot of rabbits and squirrels. But then there's, like, fox. The only thing I don't see around our house very often... well, we don't see any deer around here, although right up the street, was it last night? I was like, I think it was last night, I saw like 2 deer like cross the street, like far ahead of me though. We don't see a lot of deer around here, which is kind of weird, you would think, because we have woods right behind our house, and yeah. And raccoons, we don't see a lot around here. I don't know why that is. Probably because there's a lot of dogs around here. Which is, I mean, why? Like, just around this local area. I've seen fox. I've seen coyote. We saw, I think it was last night or the night before when we were coming home from dinner, I saw a coyote. Because I told Alex, I said, I even said this on here, I think. I told Alex, I said, make sure that when you take the dogs out, like you take them out front, not out back, because out back it's really dark. But I've heard that if you stand outside and there's a coyote that comes around, like the coyote will leave if he hears a human, if he or she hears a human anywhere around. I don't know if that's true. Like if there's a human breathing or walking or talking or whatever, they'll like leave. So I always, like when I take the dogs outside and it's like dark, I'm always like dun 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 dun, dun. I always kind of like hum to myself while I'm out there. I know it's stupid, isn't it? But I heard that, so I don't know. But I usually bring them out front at night because it's dark and I can't see out back. Unless we like throw up the, what do you call it? The floodlights. They have motion sensor floodlights and we do too, but ours are like turned right now. So because it's like late at night, like I don't like them to go off because it shines right into both of their houses. Theirs don't shine into our house because they have it like on the other end, but it lights up that far end of the yard. So anyway, and then our front out here is just like, well, I don't have any lights on in my car right now and you can see how bright it is. I mean, it's like bright. Just from our carriage lights, and their carriage lights are bright too, and so are hers. But anyway, so yeah, I did those videos, stopped by my mother-in-law's, hung out there for a little bit, then I came home, and then I filmed a drama video, and then I filmed, which I had already put another one up earlier today, and then I filmed a Peterisms video, and I got those videos up. Melissa and Jason texted us and asked us if we wanted to go to dinner. So then Alex came home and we went to dinner at District Tap, and that was fun. And yeah, and then afterwards he was like, I am so tired, because he had to leave early this morning because he had a bunch of meetings and stuff. So he was like, I am so tired. And so I said, well, what are you going to do when we get home? And he was like, I'm going right to bed, because we were going to watch TV or a movie or something. He's like, I'm going right to bed. I'm so tired. So I was like, if you're going to go to bed, I was like, I'm going to go get a fountain pop with Tanya, because I hadn't seen her in a couple days, it seems like. So we got Tanya and we drove around. We're talking about how pretty the snow is and how peaceful it is. And yeah, we just had a good talk. It was nice. And oh, we bought lottery tickets. I should look and see. The lottery is up to like, the Mega Millions, you guys, is up to almost $1 billion. Can you believe that? What is it, Saturday tonight? So tonight is Powerball night. And then, oh, earlier, Manny MUA did a live stream. Oh, these are the Mega Millions that I won. I should have taken those in, cashed them in. Manny MUA did his first live stream ever on his YouTube channel, and I went in there and he saw me in there and he said some really nice things about me, which I thought was so nice. Oh, this is for next week. These are for next week. Well, that's okay. I bet somebody will probably win, probably will win before next week, though. You know what I mean? Watch. Not like I was gonna win it anyway. Look at me getting real upset about it. Did anybody win it? Let's see. It's $730 million now. Nope, $730 million estimated drawing next week. So. And then the Mega Millions is like $850, which is crazy. Can you even imagine? Can you imagine winning that amount of money? Anyway, what is this? Why was I looking this up? Contestants on RuPaul's Drag Race. I was looking up how to spell somebody's name. I can't remember who, though. Anyway, yeah. And then I went, I pulled into the post office on my way home, and I was just kind of like looking through stuff, and I saw that Adam McIntyre, the drama channel, was on live stream. So I went into his live stream, and he was really nice. People are always so nice to me when I come into other people's live streams. They're always like so friendly, and I always feel bad when I go in there because people are like, oh, Peter, which is so nice. Like, it's so nice, you know. But I always feel like I want them to get the attention. It's their live stream, you know what I mean? But I think that's so nice. Anyway. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Listen to this audiobook. What else? Oh, talk to Mel today about our live stream tomorrow about Casey Anthony. We got all prepared for that. And then we didn't really talk a whole lot about it though. It's kind of more fun for Mel and I sometimes to get into the live stream and kind of see what comes out of it, you know? And then we talked about our February and March book that we want to read. And we, well, we have an idea for the March book. But I don't want to say anything about it yet because there might be kind of like a special little thing attached to it if it works out, but we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, we were kind of talking about different, you know, things we wanted to read about, and I said, would you have any interest in reading about Michael Alig and the club kid scene and his killing that club kid Angel? If you don't know the story, it was the movie Party Monster that they turned the book in by James St. James. It was called Party Monster, and they turned it into the movie with Macaulay Culkin, played Michael Alig. And he's from South Bend, Indiana, which is like 3 hours from here. And Seth Green played James St. James. So anyway, when I was growing, well, not when I was growing up, when I was like in my 20s, I was like completely fascinated with the whole like club kid scene and all that kind of stuff. And especially having gone to like a lot of raves back in the day, and then knowing he was from South Bend, and a couple people that I knew actually went to New York City and were part of that whole scene. And so I was very fascinated with that whole scene. It's so sad, you know, the whole story. But I still, to this day, I watch like any documentary I see. There's a documentary about it called Glory Days, I think, that's on Netflix or Amazon Prime. And then there's a couple other documentaries. One, I think, about Michael Alig himself. And I was going, like, I like watch a lot of the Geraldo clips. And I watch a lot of, like, from when all the club kids were on, and the Donahue and all that kind of stuff back in the day. So a lot of club kid stuff gets recommended to me on my YouTube, and it was like 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe. I don't know when. But Michael Alig and another friend of his from back in the day, they had a YouTube channel that they did. It was very bizarre. They would just like sit there and like talk, and it was uncomfortable to watch, you know. He's an interesting figure to kind of like see anything about anyway, because like at his heyday he was kind of like unstoppable with the club kid scene, and then like now, you know, all these years later, like after getting out into this world that he knows nothing about, you know, it's like, anyway, so I saw it just is, it's bizarre, it's very bizarre. And so but I had seen this video come up that was by the guy that was the other half. I think it might have been, I was going to say Wallpaper, but I don't think that's who it was. Like, he was another club kid. But the other guy that did the videos with him, I saw this video come up, and it was like, Rest in Peace Michael Alig or something. And I was like, what is this? And I had seen something on Twitter, and I like had seen it when I was going through something. And then but I never went back and looked for it or anything like that. And Michael Alig apparently died of a heroin overdose around Christmas or on Christmas Eve or something. Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I think they found him. And so this guy that was his partner on there on the YouTube channel, I almost kind of got the feeling that maybe he's sober, because he was talking about having to distance himself from Michael because it wasn't good for his own life and things like that. Of course, I got off on a total tangent and started talking about a friend of mine and said my friend's name. And I don't know that my friend would want any connection to that whole New York scene whatsoever. So We'll just leave that part of it out. But anyway, so Mel and I were talking about possibly reading Party Monster for February because there, you know, are so many documentaries about it. There's the movie, there's the book, and all this kind of stuff. The problem is, I think the book came out like 25 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. And so it's not on Audible. It's going to be hard to find in a library. A lot of bookstores online don't have it. And I was like, okay, so we can't do this. And she was like, okay, that's kind of a downer because it's going to be hard to find, right? And we try to make the books that we pick accessible to like anybody can find, you know? So anyway, we don't know yet what we're going to do for February, so we'll see. But March, I think that we have figured out. I think we have March figured out. And I posted this on my Instagram story, and it was so funny, the guesses that people gave me. I have the book picked out for February for Peter's book club. And I am so excited about this book. And so I put like a hint on my Instagram story. I don't really know what I said. I said, I'll put on here what I said. It's so funny what people were guessing though. People were guessing all kinds of things. I said, oh, and I've already picked the February, book, but it's a secret until February 2nd. That was a hint, LOL. And all these people were like, is it The Secret by Rhonda Byrne? And I'm like, no, and why would anybody guess that? I guess because I said it's a secret till February 2nd. But anyway, I thought that was kind of funny, but that's not the book. I'm not gonna say always, because if a nonfiction book comes up that I want to read over there, well, if it's true crime, we'll read it for the true crime, or for a true crime book club. But typically, I think I'm gonna pick fiction books to read over there. Although I did think that it might be kind of fun to read, well, maybe not fun, but I heard the book was really interesting, to read the Matthew McConaughey book for the book club. So I don't know, we'll see. We will see. So yeah, we're still kind of working on all of that. Let's get in here and read some comments. So yeah, Mel and I had a great conversation today. Did I show this? I don't know if oh, I probably took it inside because I had it on earlier. Mel's scarf. Did I leave it at my mother-in-law's house? I bet I left it at my mother-in-law's house. No, I didn't. Here it is. Have you guys seen this? I probably shown this before. This is the scarf that Mel made me last year. I love this so much. Look how, I love that it like double wraps around. And I told her I wanted it like black and gray and white. Look, didn't she do such a fantastic job? She can make you anything you want. I shouldn't say that. But if you want something handmade, crochet, for a little bit of money, because she does charge for the yarn and for her labor. I mean, look at the end of it. It's like so beautiful. I really like this. She does the little, like, the peepee that I have that she made for me with the angel wings on it. You don't have to have angel wings on yours, but she made that for me, and I love that so much. I showed that in my video the other day where I made my bed for my Peter Does Stuff channel. I'm having such a blast over there. So Mel's, if you're interested, her Instagram, you can go to Ginger Gonzo Reads, and you can message her that way if you're interested in it. But all of her yarn stuff, I think it's called yarn, hold on a second. All of her yarn, oh, here it is. All her projects that she does is on her Instagram, which is called Yarn Gangster. And you can go over there and I think she's gonna start maybe doing TikToks too about crocheting, because she is just so fantastic. She made my friend this poncho. And, well, here's an example of it. I don't know if you can see this or not. She made my friend this poncho. Well, that's not the one she made her, but she made her one similar to that. I don't know if she has the one on here that she made my friend. Let me see if it's on here. But anyway, my friend wears this poncho, and she is like, is that it? No. And she's like, I'm Stevie Nicks in this poncho. She loves this poncho so much. here's Mel in the poncho. But this isn't the exact poncho she made. But my friend loves this poncho so much that she got from Mel. Mel made for her. And there's Mel in another poncho. And then she showed this little sweet baby angel that she said she had the honor of making. Look at that. Is she not so fantastic? Look at that. I love it. I wanted to show you that maybe that's my friend's poncho. She does all kinds of things. She does ponchos and hats and scarves. She does these little bee things. You can't see. She has these little bee things. Look at that. Is that not so adorable? Look at that. She's so good. She's so good, and she loves to crochet. So reach out to her if you're interested. She does little scarves for dogs. A doggo cowl, $15 shipped, 2 for $25. So it's like a scarf that goes for around a dog. And then she's got like beanie hats that are crocheted. And she's got all kinds of stuff. I'm just so impressed with her. She does such a great job. So anyway, she's got a scarf she's making. What is this that she's making? A cowl. What is a cowl? I don't know what. How do you define a cowl? I've never heard that before. You guys are probably like Peter. I don't know what a cowl is. Can somebody please tell me? Here, let's look it up. Oh, it shows pictures of crochet. A large loose hood, especially one forming part of a monk's habit. But then it shows all of these crocheted things that are like kind of like longer scarf. It's like a one-piece scarf that's kind of like wrapped together. Oh, I guess you, okay. Oh, this is cool. How to knit a cushy cowl for beginners, step by step. There's videos of it. Love it. So anyway, yeah, Mel and I talked today for a long time. That was fun. And then, what else did we do? What else did I do? Well, we have the live stream tomorrow, so we're excited about that. Okay. My husband keeps on sending me all these different songs. This song by Nora and Pure called All I Need. And then this other song, I don't know who this is by. And then this TikTok of this guy on TikTok, this Michael Burke. He's hilarious. Okay. Is that who it is? Is he the one that I think is real funny? Hold on. Oh yeah, he's funny. Okay, let me get into the comments. Okay, comments. Addie said, the snow in the backyard or background with a white heart. Aww. Evelyn said, hello, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Evelyn! Oh my God. Glad you enjoyed your winter wonderland. For the first time in forever, there is no snow on my birthday in the Northeast. And yes, I am happy about it. It has been a mild January so far. Aww, I'm so happy that you got that. Happy birthday. I'm glad that you're having no snow in the Northeast. I want all the snow here. Well, all the snow that, you know, is pretty to look at and things like that. Taylor said, you're complimenting the Starbucks employees. Everything. The world needs more kindness. Oh, thank you. Her hair was so pretty. Okay. What's... blue hearts, red hearts. Karen, blue hearts. Hey, Karen, you better be in the book club live stream tomorrow. Amy said, hello, Peter. I really hope when you read this, it makes you smile. Have a great week. Aw, thank you so much, Amy. I'll give that a little heart. Betsy said, when you ask if it opens all the way, I said no, thinking you were talking about the glass. That. I wish the glass did open all the way. I was slightly disappointed when I got my Renegade. Also, I shut Also, I shut the thing off that shuts the engine off at lights. It drives me nuts too. Supposedly it's supposed to help you save gas. JD said, hello, Peter. Gina said, hello, Gina, or hello, JD. Gina said, it snowed, Peter. I'm so happy for you. Aw, thank you. What is Melissa texting me at 1:52 a.m.? What is she talking about? Melissa is so funny. Oh. I'm kind of like half tempted to call her. I asked her, I said, can I call you? I'm vlogging. You can be in my vlog. Okay, I had to stop the vlog because Melissa and I have been going back and forth now for like 15 minutes. And I was going to call her and include her in the vlog. And it just got into like all this like stupid stuff. And so I was like, do you care if I call you and put you on the vlog? And then at first she was like, yeah, she was like, that would be funny. And then she was like, actually, she's like, it's kind of late, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, so I'm not going to put her on the vlog. She's watching the Golden Girls, she said. So anyway, but that was Melissa and I's little fun for the evening. I was like, what is she talking about? I didn't understand what she was talking about. And so we were like texting back and forth. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, she's like literally firing me texts and I'm firing a text. So I sat here and it was like, see, she just sent me these group texts, you guys, between Melissa and Jason and my husband and myself are like ridiculous. So she just shot me back 2 little funny emojis. I'm gonna say thank you. See, this is what I was doing. I was texting, but like I wasn't telling you what I was doing. I was just sitting here like, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being my friend. A friend. Let's see if she gets it. This will be funny if she gets it. She's texting like literally right back. She's so funny. Jason must have gone to bed about the same time that Alex did. And she's up and bored. I asked her at dinner, I was like, what did you guys travel around the world and back again? I love it that she said that. Hold on, I'm gonna, no, I was gonna call her, but she doesn't want to be on the vlog. So anyway, maybe another time. But I asked her, I said, what, here, I'll say LOL and watch, she'll text me right back. I said, what did you do all day long? And she was like, well, really, I napped off and on all day long. So that's probably, here, she's texting me right back, and she put all these emojis. Oh, I haven't seen this emoji. It's like a smiley face with like a star in each eye. And I'm gonna send the clown emoji to her. Welcome to my world. What is going on? I went over here and the square around my head was like, whoo, it went like real big. Oh, she just sent me back. Oh my God, LOL. I'm gonna send her Mrs. Claus back. I'm gonna send her the Mrs. Claus emoji and let's see what she says back to me. But anyway, she's probably wide awake. She said, stop it. I sent this emoji, like, okay, whatever. Oh my God, it's so hot. My leg is now. She said silly. I sent her the dancing guy emoji. Let's see if she learns to just stop responding. She can't not respond to a text message. Did she stop finally? I think she stopped. Because she's like, it'll just go on and on forever. Do you ever have that one friend? I mean, Melissa's actually not this friend for me, but I do have a friend like this that like, they'll text you and they'll be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm watching TV. And then it's like paragraphs, right? Oh, she sent me back a smiley emoji. Anyway, I'm not going to do it anymore. Because I don't want to. She's probably trying to watch her show or something. But I have this one friend, and it's like, she'll be like, what are you doing? And it's so hot in here. I'm afraid to have my window open, though, because if I have my window open, then serial killers can come and, like, you know, get me through the window. Oh, you know what, though? If I had that window open, it would be harder to reach me. Okay. But then they could just, like, break the window. Well, they could probably break the glass anyway. Do you think this way? Well, when you read enough true crime, you start thinking this way. But anyway, I have this one friend, and she'll text me, and she'll be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm watching TV. And she'll be like, paragraphs, right? And then I'm like, I'll be like, ha ha. And it's like 5 more paragraphs. And this will go on for like 2 hours. And then I won't talk to her for like another like 6 months or something, you know, then I won't hear from her. But she just had to like tell me everything that was going on in her life. She actually, I haven't heard from her in a while. So that'll probably be tomorrow, now that I said it. That'll be funny, won't it? Anyway. I shouldn't complain. I hardly ever get texts from people. Tanya, like, when she's in my car, actually it didn't happen too much tonight, but usually, oh, I was reading comments, wasn't I? But usually when she's in my car, her phone is like, bzz, bzz, bzz. I'm like, who is texting you? Like, seriously, this is my time with you. And she's like, all these, but anyway, she's always like, oh, it's so-and-so, or it's so-and-so. And then she also, like, her Facebook, she's got the notifications on, and her Facebook goes off like that constantly. I don't have my notifications on for anything. Whenever I talk to other, like, YouTubers or drama channels, they're always like, you don't have your notifications on? And I'm like, they're like, for other people. Like, you know, so-and-so tweets out. I'm like, no. I don't have my notifications on for myself, and I sure as hell don't have them on for anybody else. I don't need my phone going off like that. I have my volume on silent or whatever, and I don't hear my phone. Like, I don't need to hear my phone. I think we're all so just, you know, connected to our phones anyway. Okay, Tracy said, people do look at you crazy when you order that at Denny's without the hammy. See, I told you the moon's over my hammy. She said, I did all the time when I ate dairy. Oh, Trader Joe's is much cheaper than Whole Foods or Publix. God, I could not believe how expensive Publix was when we were in Florida. Is that like a thing that everybody knows? And I didn't know that, and I thought it was just like a Kroger, like a local grocery store. I bought bad fruit, so I don't buy much produce there besides bananas. Try their orange chicken. Well, I'm a vegetarian, but it's amazing. And then she said, didn't Casey Anthony start a detective business here in Florida? Irony. Yes, I see it. Yeah, she did. She's a private investigator now. Leah said, hello, Peter and everyone. Hope you all had a great day. I finally get sleep after no sleep. Aww. Queen Steffers said, blue hearts. Emily said, I love that you care so much about more people reading. You definitely motivated me to pick up books again. And I'm so happy to see you got your Winter Wonderland. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people that don't want to read. I'm not pushy about it ever. I'm not ever like, you don't read. Like, I don't really, it's no big deal. I have so many friends in my, well, I would have to say the majority of people in my life, the only friend I have really that does read is Tanya. My other friends don't read. Like, none of them. My husband doesn't read. So it's not like I care. It's not like I judge it, you know? But like, well, Caroline, my cousin, she reads a lot. And she and I actually read a lot of the same things. I'm trying to get Tanya to read the Saint X book that I'm doing for my book club. And I'm trying to get Caroline to do it too. But one of my other friends actually did text me and she bought the book, which I thought was really cool that she was supporting me, you know. But anyway, Tanya's just like, she's like, I'm not sure that that's something that I would like to read. She's like, but if you want me to read it for the club for you, I'll do it, you know? So I was like, okay. And I think actually Caroline did buy it. So anyway, but anyway, Tanya and I like to read the recovery memoirs. We both like to read that. So we'll like both read those at the same time. And then we really like to read like the thrillers, like the Paula Hawkins books, like The Girl on the Train and whatever her other one was. Something. When does she have another book coming out? Like, it's kind of crazy to me that she hasn't written a book in a while. Paula Hawkins, new book. Oh, A Slow Fire is Burning. 2021. Huh. When does that come out? August 31st. Are you kidding me? Into the Water was her second book. That was actually really good too. When a young man is found gruesomely murdered in a London houseboat, it triggers questions about three women in particular. Laura is a troubled one-night stand last seen in the victim's home. Carla is a grief-stricken aunt already mourning another family member who died only weeks earlier. And Miriam is the nosy neighbor who found the bloodied body but is keeping secrets from the police. Three women, mostly unknown to one another, with separate connections to the victim. Three women who are, for different reasons, simmering with resentment, who are, whether they know it or not, burning to right the wrongs done to them. When it comes to revenge, even good people might be capable of terrible deeds. How far might any one of them go to find peace? How long can secrets smolder before they explode into flame? A Slow Fire Burning. That sounds good, actually. Excited about that. I think that will be good. Carissa said, hello, Peter. Hello, Carissa. Allison said, another video, dropping them like it's hot. Do you know what was really interesting was, I got this comment on my Peter Does Stuff channel today. I mean, it was a nice comment, but I don't understand it. Cynthia over there said, my favorite flowers are Gerber daisies. I love Gerber daisies. My mother loved daisies, and she loved tulips, too. I think tulips are so pretty. Sherry said, I love the Kohl's Big One jersey sheets. The downside is there aren't a ton of colors, but they're so nice. Never coming off the bed and always on sale. Oh, I'll have to try those. Where was this comment that I got? It was interesting because when I went in the florist shop, like usually when I go in there, there's like flowers and plants everywhere, and they didn't have as many out, and I don't know why that is. And I think maybe because they're between Christmas and spring. It was fun filming it, but it wasn't like as much as I usually see in there. Okay, this person commented and said, I see what you're doing there, buddy. Living well is the best revenge. Glad to see you having a special day. Love you. I was like, what is this comment? Like, I don't understand. Living well is the best revenge. I see what you're doing there. I'm like, I'm making a video about making my bed, and I'm making, I mean, she said love you. It was really nice, but I didn't understand that comment. I was like, I think you think there's more to this channel than there really is. This is really just a channel of me doing simple things. I mean, it really is no deeper than that. Sue, whose profile picture, by the way, is me, said, I adore Shop With Me videos. Thank you for this. It was beautiful and comforting. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, let's get back to the vlog. Aaron said Dreamweaver, because I kept on calling him, well, what are those things? Dream catchers. I kept on calling them I'm pointing to the car next to me when I was driving earlier that had one in there. I gotta find where I was in these comments. Hold on. Stacy said, perfect for some Saturday night cleaning. Aww. Kayla said, is it just me or is Peter's beard discolored? Nope, it's not just you, it's me. This part is darker than the rest of it. I don't know why. And right here, it's darker too. I don't know why that is. When I first started growing it out, it wasn't like that. I actually have a picture when I first started growing it out. Do you guys want to see it? I just saw that it was on here the other day. It's like one of my favorite pictures of that I've taken of myself. Do we say that about ourselves? I mean, it is. It's one of like my favorite pictures of just me. I don't know why. I took it on the front porch just sitting there one day. Now I'll never be able to find it. Hold on a second. Well, here's the picture. Okay, so you know the picture that I say that I gave to Alex, and it's on his nightstand, that shows me smiling. And that this was the picture that I said, I'm going to be smiling every day for the next year. And this was the picture I gave him for Christmas. This is it right here. So that's the picture. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not, but this is a picture of our living room with the big Christmas tree up when the couch used to be where the dining room table is now. I don't know if you can see this or not, but wait till it gets, do you see that? That's a fireplace with our stockings over it. And this is like a table right here. And we had, and then the Christmas tree's in the corner by the bookshelf. That's how we used to decorate it for Christmas. Oh, little peepee. Oh, little Boo Radley. Where is this picture of me and my beard? I miss little peepee so much. This is the picture of when I started growing my beard out. And if you can see, it was mostly like darker back then. It was like salt and pepper. Of course I was, what is going on? You can't see me. Hello, come back. Come to the light, Carol Ann. I don't know what happened there for a second. I'm gonna look and see what other pictures I have. I have this picture of Boo Radley running that always makes me so happy when I see him. Oh, Tucker's in the background. He's like running out into the yard. Boo Radley peeking his head around the corner. Aw, Pee-Pee. And how he used to make his little caves. So Pee-Pee used to make these caves in the blanket. This is the Jello blanket that we have. And Pee-Pee would make, and then he would sleep in there, and I'll show you. He would sleep in there like that. Look at that little guy. I miss him so much. And then, look at these flowers I bought one time. Okay, so Tanya and I used to go to this flower market that was like by the grocery store. And I got I think four of them. Yeah, and they were like, they were so cheap. They were like $20 or $24 for all of them. And look at this. I have Pee-Pee smell like right next to it. Look at that. A little Pee-Pee, look at that. Oh, next to all the flowers. I love that picture. God, look at Alex and I back in the day. Can we just talk about Peter? Look how thin I was there. Unbelievable. Well, one day I'll get back to that again. That was 2012. So many pictures of little Pee-Pee. Oh my God, this hat that I got at the Cosmopolitan back in the day. I love that hat. I used to keep my beard trimmed a lot shorter too. I used to do it like on a 1, and now I keep it longer. This was Alex and I at Pride Day. I don't know if you will be able to see this or not. But a little unknown fact about this. Okay, I was at that time, I think I was like 215. And that was like one of the last times that I was able to wear my wedding band, when my wedding band fit. Well, the wedding, okay, so the engagement rings that we had from Tiffany's, that's the last time that fit me. Alex, actually, if you see, he wears 2 rings. So for our wedding, he went and got us wedding bands from Tiffany's that are engraved inside of them. And that one was always like a size smaller than my finger. But the thing is that both of them, they told us if I got them sized for being larger, and you guys know I always think I'm going to lose weight, right? That if I got them sized for being smaller, and then like I gained weight again, like I couldn't get them resized again. Like it would like change. If I got them sized for being larger and then I lost weight, I couldn't go back and put them like at a different size. Does that make sense? Like I couldn't go back to what they were before. So okay, I'm going to change the battery really quick, and then I think I am going to go on the road for just a little bit longer and vlog, and then maybe, should I just finish it here? I feel like maybe I should just finish the vlog here. Well, let me change the battery anyway. Hold on. Okay. I don't even think this battery is like fully charged. It's not. But anyway, I think that I was looking at the time, and I was like, how long have I been vlogging for? I think it's been like 40 plus minutes. So I think I'm just going to do a little bit more, and then in the vlog for the night, we'll just do a shorter vlog because I really, really, really want to finish this book tonight. So, and I really, really, really want to go get a gluten-free waffle tomorrow before True Crime Book Club. I want my brunch. I want my gluten-free waffle. It's so good. It tastes like an elephant ear. Have you guys ever had elephant ears at the state fair? Oh my God. I mean, they're not actually elephant ears, you know that, right? They're like a pastry. And then they have like powdered sugar and cinnamon and stuff on it. They're so good. I love them. And what are the other things that I like that are called? God, I love the state fair. I haven't been to the state fair in a couple years. I love the carnival lights. I love the lights of the Midway at the state fair. What was the elephant ear and cake? What is it? Waffle? It's not called waffle cake, is it? What's that called? Why can't I think of anything tonight? Wiggle your toes, Peter, and it'll... supposedly, if you wiggle your toes, it sets off neurons in your brain. My old roommate told me that. There's probably no truth to it. And for years, I've been wiggling my toes because I thought that there was some truth to that. Funnel cake! Oh my God, what if that really does set off neurons in your brain? I should look that up. Do you think that's true? Let's see. I don't know where she heard that from. That's so funny. If it pulls it up as a search, wiggling toes help, it says circulation and fall asleep. I want to see remember. There's no way that this can be like a real thing. Did you know that wiggling your toes is healthy, it says? It doesn't, I'm not seeing anything about remember. Never marry a man who can wiggle his little toe. What is that? Do you know what I wanted to look up today and I didn't? I have the book somewhere down in the basement. You know what I've always wanted to read? I should go get this from the basement. Is it in the basement or is it my bookshelf? Italo Calvino's If on a Winter's Night a Traveler. Have you guys ever read this book? So you get the book, and the writer, Italo Calvino, speaks to the writer. He's like, get your pack of cigarettes, get your coffee, sit down to read this book. You've heard a lot about, he's like talking right to you. And then you open the book and you start to read it. And the book is about somebody that goes to this bookstore to get a book. And while they're there, they talk to somebody else who's like, they're talking about the same book. So anyway, you get the book and you get it home. Well, when you're like halfway through it, you realize that you must have got half the book and the other person got the other half the book or something like that. It's supposed to be really like this genius book. Have you guys ever heard of it? I've always wanted to read that. And I've started it like, it's not even a long book. I've started it like a ton and I've never read it. But what I wanted to look up today was the Robert Frost poem, These Woods. Oh, it's, okay. Stopping by the Woods. Here it is. So this was the poem that I had to memorize when I was a kid. I should look at it and see how much of it I know, okay? So, whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to see his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. He gives his harness bells a shake to see if there is some mistake. The only other sound is sweep of downy wind, something. See, there's always a paragraph that I miss, always. And my mom, when I was a little kid, she said it was important for me to memorize a poem. I don't know why this poem, her poem was The Road Less Traveled by Robert Frost. So let's see how far I got. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. Okay, I didn't get that one right. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sound is a sweep of easy wind and downy flake. That I got kind of. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. Love that poem. Oh, a collection of winter poems, perfect for snowy days and long nights by the fire. Let's see this. The Curtain. What's this? That's a long poem. I've never heard of it before. By Hayden Carruth. Just over the horizon, a great machine of death is roaring and rearing. We can hear it always. Earthquake, starvation, the ever-renewing sump. Oh, my Lord. I want to read something happy. Winter Love by Linda Gregg. I would like to decorate the silence, but my house grows only cleaner and more plain. The glass chimes I hung over the register ring a little when the heat goes on. I waited too long to drink my tea. It was not hot. It was only warm. God, all these sad poems. My Lord. Snowy Wonder. Maybe that's more of what I need. Oh, Blizzard. Linda Pastain. Let's read this. Okay. The snow has forgotten how to stop. It falls stuttering at the glass, a silk windsock of snow blowing under the porch light, tangling trees, which bend like old women, snarled in their own knitting, snowdrifts up to the step over the door sill. A point stills blur the wedding of form and motion shaping itself to the wish of any object it touches. Chairs become laps of snow. The moon could be breaking apart and falling over the eaves, over the roof. A white bear. Oh, I like that. It's so pretty. Winter Trees by William Carlos Williams. Okay, this will be good. All the complicated details of the attiring and the disattiring are completed. A liquid moon moves gently among the long branches. Thus, having prepared their buds against a sure winter, the wise trees stand sleeping in the cold. I'm not a big poetry fan. Choices by Tess Gallagher. I go to the mountainside of the house to cut saplings and clear a view to snow on the mountain. But when I look up, saw in hand, I see a nest clutched in the uppermost branches. I don't cut that one. I don't cut the others either. Suddenly in every tree, an unseen nest where a mountain would be. That's pretty. I like that one. The Blizzard of the Self. Stopping by the Woods. In the winter of my 38th year, W.S. Merwin. It sounds unconvincing to say, when I was young, though I have long wondered what it would be like to be me now, no older at all, it seems, from here, as far from myself as ever. Walking in fog and rain and seeing nothing, I imagine all the clocks have died in the night. Now no one is looking. I could choose my age. It would be young. I could choose my age. It would be younger, I suppose, so I am older. It is there at hand. I could take it, except for the things I think I would do differently. Wow. They keep coming between. They keep coming between. They are what I am. They have taught me little I did not know when I was young. There is nothing wrong with my age now, probably. It is how I have come to it, like a thing I kept putting off as I did my youth. There is nothing the matter with speech just because it lent itself to my uses. Of course, there is nothing the matter with the stars. It is my emptiness among them while they drift farther away in the invisible morning. Have you guys ever noticed how sad poetry really is? The Dead of Winter by Samuel Monash. In my coat I sit at the windowsill, wintering with snow that did not melt. It fell long ago. At night, by stealth, I was where I am when the snow began. God, they're so sad. The snowman. Wallace Stevens. One must have a mind of winter to regard the frost and the boughs of the pine trees crusted with snow, and have been cold a long time to behold the junipers shagged with ice, the spruces rough in the distant glitter of the January sun, and not to think of any misery in the sound of the wind, in the sound of a few leaves, which is the sound of the land full of the same wind that is blowing in the same bare place. For the listener who listens in the snow, and nothing himself beholds, nothing that is not there, and the nothing that is. So sad. This battery is dying. So sad. Can we have one happy poem? Do I know a happy poem by heart? I don't. God. Hold on a second. Happy poem. I'm Googling happy poem for all of us. They found a little courage that simmered in the sun. They blended it with patience and just a spice of fun. They poured in hope and laughter, and then with a sudden twist, they stirred it all together and made an optimist. Oh, I like that! Okay, well, we're going to end right there. Should we do one more happy one and then close it out? Hold on a second. Let's see, one more happy poem. One more happy poem before my video dies. Oh, this is that guy that's real famous right now, that Rupee. Is it he or she? I honestly do not know. So, Rupee Kaur. I have her or his book inside. I do not want to have you to fill the empty parts of me. I want to be full on my own. I want to be so complete I could light a whole city, and then I want to have you, because the two of us combined could set it on fire. Now that is a fantastic poem. I gotta read that book. I got it inside. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. Relax, rejuvenate yourself. It died, the battery died, so I had to put the last battery in because it was anyway, I'm going to get off here now before this battery dies, and I just want to say I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. Do something I hope you're rejuvenating yourself today. I hope you're getting yourself prepared for the week ahead. Relax, enjoy your day, have an amazing day. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you, and like it says in the 4 agreements, always lead with love, be kind, and put some kindness, compassion, love, understanding, forgiveness, tolerance, and hope out there in the world. Hope and faith and a grace. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. I did a whole driveway vlog. Can you believe it? It's been forever. So anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya! Since it didn't die, I had to come back really quickly and say one more I love you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. And don't forget, I'm going to be having my gluten-free waffle. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya!